Let's see. Oh, did that? Okay, there we go. My Elgato had to update, so that makes sense why it was not working. Jeesh. All right. Took a minute there, but here we go. All right. All right, we got Doran in the chat. I'm excited for this. Okay, let me just turn it down a tiny bit. It seems a little loud. All right, there we go. All right, now let's talk about this. So, one, I want to just say, yo, the internet is crazy right now because Jujutsu Kaisen's chapter was apparently so crazy that it even found its way to me. And so if I get spoiled on something that's Jujutsu Kaisen when I just watched the anime, it's gotta be big. It's gotta be huge. So I've really been trying to dodge it. I kind of know what's going on, but I'm really trying hard. So hard. But I just watched the latest episode, and I gotta say, if you are a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, you gotta check it out. It is a fantastic episode. The animation was clean. The reveal was crazy. Everything was crazy about this. But I'm super excited because as soon as season 2 starts wrapping up, I've been hearing nonstop about it. I still know nothing about what happens, thankfully. Yeah, dude, stay away from the spoilers. I'ma say, just stay away from them because I got a little clip, but like I'm really trying. But not just that, it's also the episode was so good, and as soon as I'm done with season 2, as soon as the Shibuya arc and season 2 wrap up, I'm immediately reading it because it's just something that I want to be a part of that conversation too, especially because Black Clover is now quarterly, and so I like to make Black Clover content on my TikTok, so I'm like losing that because now it's gonna just be quarterly, which sucks. But you know what? It's the last arc. They're trying to wrap things up, and you know what? The guy has a lot of health issues, so I get it. But man, I just need to get into JJK because apparently it's crazy. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be picking up. I've also been back on TikTok I'm back up to where I was at follower wise, and I'm hoping to go past that to get to that 1,000. So that way I can do live streams like this over there as well. So I've been really trying to make sure that that happens. I also have a few theories that I've have in the on the back burner until I get caught up with all the content, and then I'm going to be putting out more videos on those. So keep tuned in for that stuff. But hopefully I'm going to be trying to bring more people from my TikTok over here, and as many people as I can from here over to TikTok. So hopefully it just all works out. But that being said, it is time to jump into this chapter because it is a banger from what I've heard. I haven't been spoiled on anything this time, so I'm really excited that JJK has just been dominating the Twitter or X sphere and social media in general. So time to get into this. So we got chapter 1093, Luffy versus Kizaru. This is gonna be a good one. Super excited. So we got the cover request, which Tazier's brothers steal Kobe and Helmeppo's glasses. Oh, that's cool. They're getting a little crazy with it. I will say I don't understand Helmeppo's glasses. They really just look like they're blinding him. But Kobe's glasses are cool. I think they look cool. But yo, Miguel is in here, Tachi and Doran. Yo, super glad you all made it. This is gonna get crazy, I'm sure. All right, Oda has notes this time. He said, I saw dreams come true, perform for the first time in 4 years. They're as lively as ever and as powerful as ever. So entertaining. Dreams Come True is a band. You know what? Oda's been seeing a lot of bands lately. A lot of stuff is hinting towards like music and the type of music that will hopefully be more pivotal in One Piece. I know a lot of people are saying stuff like music will be more key, considering the drums of liberation is such a big thing, and people are thinking that the drums of liberation is powering this giant. So really interested to see, but let's get into this. Yo, no way, he's so big. He just picked him up free as can be. Well, this is a pickle. Hey now, yo. Yo, this is crazy. Oh man, chat's popping off. What is this? Miguel O'Hara. Yo, I love Miguel O'Hara. Spider-Man 2099 is my shit. Yeah, he loves music. Even Film Red was based on music. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking maybe Brook can simulate the drums of liberation by playing them, and that would be kind of crazy. That would make like Brook so much more important, and I think that that's always good. So, yo, he's literally whipping this dude around like nobody's business, and just he said, hey now, be gentle with me, and just got fucking thrown, and then Luffy just starts laughing. Yo, this guy, he's such a menace in G5. He really is. He's just a clown, and I love it. He went flying. We should use this chance to get out of here. Yeah, leave Kizaru to Luffy. Where are you going, Atlas? To the lower stratum. I'm going to override the pacifista's current objective. If I don't, we'll be fried by the lasers the second we drop the barrier. Good thinking. Whoever controls the pacifistas will win this fight. And no one on the island has a higher command authority status than us Vegapunks. Okay, we gotta stop right here. Listen, the fact that they are using this exposition means that they don't know that Saturn's there, first off, which is kind of wild, considering they talked to them. But I guess they talked to the main Gorosei that were in Marie Joie. So that's pretty crazy. That makes me think that this is one of those moments where they're saying it, implying that it's true because they don't have all the information. Meaning that Saturn pulls up, Saturn then has the highest authority and can give the Seraphim or the Pacifistas orders, and they have to follow. So I think that's what's going to happen. We are going to get Saturn on the island. It just seems like that's where this is headed. So let's keep going. Wait. Vegapunk says, just a second, Atlas, I'm coming with you. Huh? You think we're gonna let you go, old timer? The whole point is to keep you alive. I know, it's just... Frankie, come in. It seems Bonnie was knocked down to the lower stratum. Can you confirm? She survived? That's great. Kizaru kicked her face first into the barrier, and how could a strapping young lad like you let that happen to her? Yo, how is he doing this? Saturn, especially if most / all the Marines die. Here's the thing. I don't think the Marines need to go for this to happen. The Straw Hats just need to pose that much of a threat. And I think that they're showing that right now. And it could be that Saturn sees Joy Boy. And it's just like, I'm going to pull up. This is our age-old enemy. Time to throw hands with this dude again. I think Saturn would know what Nika looks like if he sees him. So, my bad. I'll go help her right away. But the barrier's still up. Hey, this is Sanji. I want in on this Bonnie rescue mission. Jinbei says, Vegapunk, I've got everything you asked me to bring aboard. I'll head to the back exit. Let's all rendezvous there. Okay. They got a solid plan. Let's see how this goes. Because right now, first off, I do like the fact that Sanji is saying that he's going to go down for the rescue mission. But that means that Sanji and most likely Frankie are going to wind up fighting some vice admirals, which is kind of cool. So, let's see how this goes. Meanwhile, in the Fabrio stratum below. Stay away from the city center. Jewelry Bonnie must be close by. Be on your guard. She could be hiding anywhere. If you're careless, she'll age warp you. Oh, and then there's a bunch of kids and old men that are Marines. Sonova, where did that whippersnapper... Oh, Sonova, where did that whippersnapper run off to? That's interesting. I feel Saturn is a last resort. Especially if his priorities aren't at risk. Marines and CP0 are expendable. Yeah, but I think that... I don't know what type of connection they have. But I feel like one way or another... Wild she survived that fall. Yeah, it is pretty wild. It is. But it is just so crazy to me because, like... I think that Saturn has some sort of crazy connection to them. I think all the Gorosei and Emu and Nika all have a twisted fate together. So, like, I think that if Saturn sees Joy Boy, G5 Luffy, he's gonna pull up. That could be the thing. Now, it could be a good connection or it could be a bad connection. I know Parvision has that theory that each one of the Gorosei is a past member of Joy Boy's crew. But it could be just as simple as also they were just the opposing force of him during the Void Century. So it's interesting. Okay, so we got Bonnie. Okay, she's hiding. Damn it. We've spotted Sentomaru. He's been burned to a crisp. Sentomaru. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, what a G. What a G. Because she hit that shit hard. And who catches her but Sentomaru? Yo, he's kind of fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I've honestly always liked Sentomaru. I think he's a very cool character. He's very interestingly designed. Yeah, I agree. It's very that's why I think this is labeled as an incident. It's where a celestial dragon gets their hands dirty for the first time, or possibly passes. So I mean, either that or it's an admiral passing. So like it could be anything. But yeah, man, this dude going crazy. What should I do? Can I hide until the heat dies down? Honestly, Bonnie, like kind of messed up, but what I would have done is if he would have saved and like obviously she realized that he caught her, why didn't she just shrink him down to a kid and then like take him? Excuse me, that's just me though. Elaborate stratum. Oh, Zoro, you guys are really going at it down there. Need a hand? You just focus. Wait, hold on. What? Where is he? Need a hand? You just focus on Kizaru. Yo, he's kind of working him over. If this is the best he's got, it shouldn't fall to the captain to handle him. Is that so? Then I suppose the head of an Emperor's number 2 is still a decent consolation prize. Kizaru's so nonchalant, dude. He's literally heading towards the water. He's like, I'm gonna take a dip in the ocean. And then all of a sudden he just flies up. And then he shoots a bunch of beams. Well, a bunch of himself. And then, what? Yo, no way, he's reforming. But he's reforming as himself, bro. Hit him with the fucking, the shadow clone jutsu. What? Yo, Luffy's like, what? Yo, that's insane. You know, like, honestly, it makes sense. But we've never seen another Logia do something like this. That's pretty crazy. Oh, okay, so then Kizaru pulls out the light sword. Dude's a Jedi. It starts swinging? Whoa. Oh, and he got him. He cut him just a tiny bit. That hurt. Gum. Booming Dawn Whip. And he just like goes through them all. More hollow ghost. Which one is real? And it says Luffy seems to be conflating the holograms he encountered in chapter 1062 and Perona's fruit powers. Yo, this guy. He's just going off the cuff. Yo, what's going on, Lonely Mage? Glad you could come by with the rest of these amazing people. Karasu did something similar with the crows, but still not full people. Yeah. This is kind of wild, though. He's just running. He's like, gotcha, gum. Booming Dawn stamp. Yo, and that looks like it is hockey covered. So that should be affecting him, but it's literally going through all of them. Did I take out the real one too? Yeah, he's like, what? Did I take them all out at the same time? And then he's like, yeah, he got me. And he's yoked up Usopp. Like, what is this man doing? How strange. Vegapunk's not here. He's like, huh? Hold on, let me in, Vegapunk. What's gotten into you? You look like you're gonna burst a blood vessel. You no good marine brigands. Don't you dare lay a finger on her. Yo, this is kind of crazy. Did my first One Piece manga reaction this week, so I'm a bit out of sync this week. Nah, man, it's all good. I need to go check out your reaction. I wanna see that. He likes to go after the weak ones first. Yeah, man, that's why in Sabaody he was like, yo, I'm going after Zoro. He's super injured. That's just crazy. You know, so I had this theory, and I'm gonna just lay it all out for you guys. So the way Kizaru's fruit is, the way he seems, is what if, because, like, honestly, look at Kizaru's fruit. It would be the most perfect fruit for assassinations. Yes, it's bright, but again, in a flash, he could have literally assassinated someone and been in and out in a blink of an eye. Like, he's perfect for assassinations. So then that made me think, yo, he's a perfect CP agent. And I don't know if this is true or not, but it would be really cool if it was. And the reason why is because what if he worked his way up through all the CP agents and became the number one CP0 member, and they were like, you're so strong that we can't have you be that anymore, so we need you to become an admiral. And they enlisted him into the Marines that way. Because when we first see him, it seems like he might be CP -1. Yeah, like, it seemed like he was, like, kind of just chilling. And, like, he looked like he had a Marine coat on, but it almost kind of seemed like he didn't at the same time. Like, it could have easily been one of the, like, white cloaks. Yeah, I wonder if he's in charge of the CPs. Like, and that would be why he's like, Rob Lucci's such a brilliant agent, because he would have seen Rob Lucci go up the ranks similar to him in the CP agency, and know and have that relationship with Rob Lucci too, to where Rob Lucci is more loyal to him regardless. Like, Kaku maybe wasn't as much, and stuff like that. And maybe he was just like, yo, Lucci's that guy. And so it would be very interesting to see if he was because, like, they almost all seem like they have a thing. Like Aokiji, when he was the original one, he seemed more like he was in charge of an overarching part of the Marines, almost similar to Sword. And then Akainu would have been like the strict justice Marines. And then you have Kizaru as the CP side of the world government. Like, they all have their own section. And now, because, like, I mean, the Admiral's the top one, but, like, usually a rank structure kind of goes up. Like, they each have their own organizations, and then it all comes up to, the admirals, the 3 top admirals, and then the admirals go to the fleet admiral, and so on. Yeah, it would make sense to have a leader of Sword and Aegis. It's like you have one that operates without the confines of the law. Then you have one that is within the confines of the law, the Marines, and then you have the one that operates in the shadows. It's like you have all 3 types of justice, of creating that. It's like, it would almost be like the, like it's a military rank structure in a way. So it would make sense to have a leader. Yeah. And maybe that's why he's unclear justice. He's good at hiding it. Yeah, and that's another thing is he does have unclear justice because he can't have any form of justice because his justice is exactly what he said. He said, "I'm just a cog in the machine. I'm just the guy who gets the job done when they need somebody taken out, when they need somebody to disappear." Like that's why Kizaru seems like that to me. So let's keep going. So he yoked up you, Usopp. Vegapunk's going crazy. He's like, yo, ain't nobody touching my Bonnie, my bonbon. He says, hang on, Bonnie, I'm coming. I'll be damned if I stand by while a little girl gets murdered. Yo, I need to know, how old is Bonnie? This seems crazy. Because if Sanji's simping, he ain't beating the allegations on this one. It's bad enough that he wasn't beating the allegations when she was de-aged in that movie and all this other stuff, but he sure as fuck ain't beating the allegations here. Whew. Alright. Apple Gramps, don't go down. You're gonna get yourself killed. And where do you think you're going, Vegapunk? Yo, Luffy flies in the way? What? Wait, hold on. What just happened? Wait, did he shoot a laser? Did he eat it? What? He did. He ate the laser. Ah, my eyes. It's so hot. Frankie jumped on too. I'm tagging along. Lilith, use General Frankie to get the ship out of here. Out of danger. Okie dokie. Yo, Luffy's such a troll. Perhaps Akainu was the head of bounty hunters is probably where Greenpool was drafted for Admiral. That'd be interesting too. I actually like that. I also want to know why they drafted Fuji and Greenpool, it seemed. And it was like really out of left field. Like we didn't see Fuji or any of these other characters prior. Like it would make sense that like maybe like one of the actual vice admirals got promoted to admiral, but it seemed like these guys just got towered to the top. She has to be a little girl now. She was found in water when we first see her. Yeah, she has to be a clone of the little girl that was Kuma's daughter before. Oh wow. See, I don't know about that. Honestly, I still dig the Bonnie theory that Bonnie is a clone of Big Mom and was just was given to Kuma as like an adoptive daughter by Vegapunk. That would be cool. Egghead Port. Urgent update. Dr. Vegapunk is attempting to leave the Labo Stratum and head down. Standing by to deactivate the Frontier Dome. We can reseal it in a jiffy right after they pass. All Pastafista units come in. This is an override command from Vegapunk. Your new mission is to eradicate every last Marine on the island. Yo. Break next week. But yo, see, I knew it. Look, last panel, we see Saturn. That means that it's so crazy because it seems like everything just like it tips one way, then it tips back. Then it tips one way, then it tips back. And this could all be changed. Saturn could be the force in which it makes that happen. That is a neat idea and does explain her appetite, but it feels like so many layers for another supernova. Yeah, and I agree with that to a point, but it could be like Bonnie, like just like Saturn is making their move soon. Yeah, agreed. But the thing is, like, Bonnie does have a huge appetite. She has pink hair. She has like all these things that are kind of pointing towards the fact that, you know, she may be like Big Mom. But it's like, it's also like, if you look at Big Mom, if she had a great childhood with a father that loved her so much, and that's like all she really wanted was like family, imagine putting that lineage factor and then cloning it. So, like, I mean, Stussy is already a clone of a Rocks pirate. It would make sense, especially if Weevil is a clone of a Rocks pirate, or a failed clone of a Rocks pirate, being Whitebeard. It would make sense that Big Mom also had a clone. There could also be a clone Kaido, and maybe even Captain John, Shang-Chi. Like, there could be more out there. But honestly, I really like the theory that she is a clone of Big Mom. Because it's like, if you put Big Mom in circumstances where she can grow and learn in a stable environment, or semi-stable, or give her the family that she's always wanted, then maybe you get Bonnie. So, but yeah, this is a crazy conclusion. I also like the fact that it seems like Luffy, when he hit the like Frontier Dome or whatever, like just lost his his jacket. Like, it's just completely gone. Yo, this color spread is cool. This color panel is cool with all the lights. Give up his marine statue for Vegapunk. Help Luffy and others. Stall Kizaru. Fight with Marines plus world government. Saved Bonnie. Go to Maru. Don't miss. Yo, that's true. That's true. Sanji's going to the lower left. Yo, that would be wild. Sanji versus Saturn. That, like, I was truly hoping it was Sanji versus Luffy versus Saturn, and Kizaru versus Zoro. That would have been the get back I wanted for him, but I get it. Sanji is a fraud, ran away when he saw Kizaru, did nothing when Kizaru attacked Bonnie, did nothing when Lucci attacked Stussy. He is a fraud. That's true. Technically, Sanji and Frankie are both cyborgs. Very big true. Let's see. I think we're going to see Sanji and Zoro get more comfortable with their level ups. Yeah, that would be cool. I would really like to see that. I would love to see King of Hell Zoro and Ifrit Jambi Sanji do mad work. Let me go back here. Okay. So, definitely Saturn coming. Love the way Luffy's just palming Kizaru and just like whips him like a fucking softball. Then, this whole thing is very interesting because Vegapunk is treating Bonnie like like he's her father, which would make sense if she's a clone, just saying. So that's crazy. I also want to know all the stuff that Vegapunk asked Jinbei to bring aboard. If they're leaving Egghead and that's where Punk Records is stored, I wonder if they have a way to move it. That would be really cool. Sentamaru, Goat. I think we're gonna see some. Yeah. Sentamaru's a goat. He needs to be saved. Like, somebody needs to grab that guy. I love how Zoro is kind of just like, I don't know, man. I feel like he's not no diffing. He's like high diffing Lucci, maybe mid diffing. Like, he doesn't have his bandana on. He's not really going what seems to be all out. Though around his blades there is the the stuff with the black lightning. So maybe he is giving it more of an effort. Maybe it's high diffing. But I just don't feel like he's going all out. Kizaru just like flying and then just like going up in the air is super cool. I've always thought that Kizaru should be able to fly, which it makes sense. He's light. The Shadow Clone Jutsu thing was great. I love Luffy just like with his eyes pop out and everything. I honestly just can't wait to see this fight animated. It just seems like a real big troll moment for Luffy. But also Kizaru, like they're both doing it. I also love how Luffy was running away from them as if he was like just lining up a collateral headshot in Call of Duty. Like that shit was crazy. And then he just used the stamp through them all. It was like, man, I must have took out the real one. And then him like realizing that Kizaru is literally down there. It looks like Brook has his like sword at him. Nami has her like staff, and then Usopp's like yoked up, obviously. So that was cool. I also think it was really great that he like Kizaru was like, oh, there he is, and tried to shoot him, and Luffy's like, yo, I'm gonna eat that real quick, no big diff. And then started shining out of everywhere. That was funny. But yeah, man, I just want more. I just really want more from this chapter. The way he's of value narratively. If Sentomaru isn't dead, lol. Not sure he's going to die. Kizaru clearly doesn't want him to die. Maybe Saturn. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. I just feel like maybe Sentomaru will eventually go. I just don't know. I think that maybe it will have more significance when it happens. Maybe Kizaru sees him and is like, yo, I might have to just put this guy down. So, who knows? But yeah, this is I'm excited for the break week though. I'm not gonna lie. I think that it's a good time for a break week. I really do like the way that JJK shined so much that I didn't get spoiled on anything, not even a title, ahead of this. So that was very cool. But yeah, I just think that I just want to see Luffy and Kizaru go all out. This doesn't seem like that. I need to see an awaken Kizaru, and I need to see Luffy stunt more. And honestly, what would be so cool, like, would Luffy seeing Kizaru or Saturn do that to Sentomaru, push him into a crazy place power-wise? Like, would he actually take it seriously? Or would he just be like, how could you? And just, like, go ape? Like, I don't know. I just don't see... Kizaru's not going to change allegiances even if Sentomaru gets, shit canned. I just don't see it. He said he's a cog in the machine, and there's no way that he's going to change sides. He knew that he would have to eliminate Vegapunk, and knew he would have to eliminate Sentomaru. It's just he hasn't yet. I think he's just biding his time, but I think he knows what he has to do. But yeah, this is a great chapter. There's not... I don't know. There's not a ton of theory food here, but I definitely think that Saturn's coming to the island. I think that's a must, especially the way they're setting it up. I wanted to see Sanji. I truly wanted to see Sanji go harder and be like, yo, Lucci took out Stussy. That ain't flying. and then him do it, like him go after Lucci. Like, I wanted to see that, and I wanted to see, Zoro maybe go down. But like I said, if I was a betting man before all this shit popped off in Egghead, I would have said Sanji versus Lucci. I would have said Kizaru versus Zoro, and I would have said Luffy versus Saturn. Just because I don't know if Saturn actually is the power threat, but I think that there's definitely a reason why the Gorosei have been in the position that they're in, let alone been unopposed for 800 years. So, that's my thoughts on that. But overall, this is a great chapter. Has a lot of good stuff. I like that we get to see the awakening again, for Lucci. So, I'm excited that Zoro is taking him on, and basically beating him, or at least he's beating him. I know he's gonna beat him, but I just want to see more. But yeah, I love this chapter. I would give this chapter an 8 out of 10. It was really good. It was like, there were things that I would love, but I just wanted more. I mean, this is one of those chapters where at the end you're like, I need more. I like the way that Luffy seems to be taking Kizaru kind of seriously. Like, he's using haki and stuff like that. He's not using to the fullest extent, I don't think. Like, the first time he looks like he tries to do whip. Now, granted, it's in motion, but it looks like there's the black there to, accentuate the haki. It's definitely happening during Dawn Stamp. But then they're just like clones, so it's not the real one anyway. I do like that he ate the light. It's goofy. It's goofy. It's right up his alley. So I love that. But yeah, this is a good chapter. I'm excited about this. A break week gives me a chance to catch up too, which is really great on putting out content. So I'm excited for that. So yeah, I really like this chapter, and it ends on an interesting note. So yeah. If he hesitates in front of Saturn, he could be punished for it. Every time I see Sanji, I hear The Power of Love by Huey Lewis. I wonder how Frankie and Lilith flipped the Sunny off of its side. Yeah, I mean, he could have used the General Frankie to do it. And the General Frankie, I think, can fly, right? It's got like a jetpack or something. It's got something. But yeah, this is interesting. But the fact that Vegapunk, Edison, Sanji, and Frankie are going to, where Bonnie is and stuff like that, is like, it's kind of a bad move, right? Like, if Saturn knows that they're there and the only thing stopping them is like Sanji, he may go in and just finish Vegapunk off himself. So it's a very interesting chapter, but yeah, 8 out of 10 for sure. The latest My Hero chapter is really good, I thought. I'm interested to see more of that, so I'll be making TikToks on the latest chapter of MHA as soon as I catch up. And like I said, JJK is coming as soon as season 2 ends. I also started watching Bungo Stray Dogs. I'm still in the first season. And then I'm also going to start Hell's Paradise. And I just read the 2 latest chapters of Kingdom that were fantastic. I'm very excited to see where that goes. And the new chapter of Berserk came out that was really good too. So there's just been a lot of great stuff coming out, and I'm excited for it. And I will eventually be doing a TikTok as well, besides for like One Piece theories. I also have more theories on Black Clover, and I also have my review of the One Piece live action that I want to do as well. So all that is coming to you guys. And then the theory videos for YouTube are just taking a little bit more time than I would like to because of me going on hiatus and finally coming back to it. So just keep in mind all that stuff, and enjoy your time. You enjoy your break week. You know, we need just a little bit of a break. It kind of, gives us something to very much look forward to the beginning of October. So I'm excited for what comes next. So, but that's everything from me. I'm going to sign off and get some good rest. Also, if you didn't get a chance to, I actually did a live stream with Desnez on the One Piece live action. So I gave some of my thoughts and some of the stuff about the One Piece live action and what will come for season 2. So check that out if you get a chance. It was a lot of fun doing that with Desnez. But yeah. Well, like always, I always got to say it. This has been awesome. I enjoy talking to you guys in the chat. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Like I said, One Piece is always better as a conversation because it is something that I enjoy talking about, and talking about it with people is awesome. It really is, getting all these different points of views and stuff. So enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see you guys next time. Jana.